All right. Welcome again to another edition of Live on Sunday. It's your boy King Crowder, man. I got one of my dogs with me, y'all. We better do this right quick. This man needs no introduction. He goes by many names. The number one stunner, 757 Mike. Oh, hit it. Mike. Big Mike, man. I'm going to tell you where I met Mike at. Mike is one of the guys I met when I was in my career transition to 757. I spent 3 years up there, man. But the 757 got so many good black men that you meet, that you actually form relationship with, bonds, and trustworthy things. I can't be the one talking about how good brothers need to be to each other if I ain't leading it by example. So I'm so proud of this dude. Let me tell you what he can do. Mega producer, anything with audio, engineering, chopped and screwed, anything you need as far as your editing or supervision process, Mr. Mccall can do it. He's going to drop all his social media handles. He's going to tell everybody where you can meet him at, and I want him to formally tell you what services he can do. Go ahead and tell him, Mike.
What's going on, guys? My name is Mike Mccall. I am an engineer extraordinaire. I consult for podcasts. I can mix and master. I don't make beats, but I can artist management and development, radio broadcaster and personality, and also music director of a radio station. Worked for Atlantic Records for a few years, professional musician, and all-around good guy. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Man, so glad for my boy, man. But clap it up for my boy, Mike. Mike, it's so good to get you off your streets for a little bit, man. Because you know, if you ain't seen this week, the streets been hot, fam. So, man, I gotta go ahead and tell everybody, comment, like, subscribe to any channels. Mike, what's your social media handle? Drop it for me right quick. Let me go ahead and put them in the chat for you. Go ahead and tell me, G.
Your handle is Where Mccall at.
Where Mccall. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it. Let me see if I spell it right, Mike. Tell me did I spell it right? Let me go ahead and tag it. Hold on, I'm sorry. Did I say it right for my people?
Mccall at.
Mccall at. Let me go ahead and do it right. Where? Mccall. Let me do it right. Get my boy.
It's at symbol.
At symbol.
Oh, AT.
Right here, Mike.
Yeah, that's my Instagram.
Listen, follow, like, subscribe to my boy. I'm gonna keep it up there, man. While we going into this first topic, man. Hey, Mike, have you seen the video?
Standing sharp, dog.
Man, go ahead and tell me your sweet tea on it, man. What you think? Come on, man. Is it true? Did he do it by clout? Tell me what you think, G.
I'm gonna be real with you. What I think it is black social media has been clowning this man, saying he back for the other team with them tight outfits on. You know, he was at the game with his stylist who was of the other persuasion. And I feel like, because I'm going to tell you why I know it was on purpose, Terrell. To record and go live, you have so many steps that you have to do. And if I'm not mistaken, it asks you if you want to go live, and you have to say yes, or some type of step to go live. So to go live and you say you was 20 minutes into the act and you going live by accident, I just don't see that can possibly happen at all. I think what you wanted to do was let all America know that you that man. But to me, it sounded like she was that girl because he kept saying Michelle.
Before I give my strong opinion, Mike, I'm going to go ahead. If you ain't seen it, y'all, like I said, follow me and Mike on everything. I'm going to go ahead, Mike, share the screen. We're going to go ahead and watch.
I have a stretched out like a quarter to three.
I gotta ask you a question.
You know what I mean? Don't play with them.
Can I be talking to you down? I'm still trying to.
Let me play it again, Mike. Yeah. People ain't catch it, Mike. I mean, my take on it is this, Mike. Shannon, what, 60? How old is he, Mike? 60s?
Something like that.
Oh, he's 60s. You in the vibe. You know how it be. Sometimes it be crazy. Sometimes it be out of control. You in the motion. You don't know shorty like that. She know you. The phone was upside down. Remember, it was pointing up.
What you think happened? I'm already reading your mind. You think
I'm going through the motion. I'm a 60-year-old guy. The phone's pointing up in the air. It was up under her because you could tell it was underneath her butt. He moved the phone. Now, I agree. How did it hit live? How did it cut on? I don't know, but I just Unc 60, man.
I think Unc was trying to record himself and not go live. We all done did that. But
You bring up a great argument. I'ma just say Buddy's 60, Mike.
Nah, bro. 7, bro, and he know what's up. How to work the phone and all that. It's no way that you can go on the app, Terrell, and go through 3 steps of foolproofing to ask you if you want to go live, bro. You can't give him. I can't let you shoot Bell to Uncle Shannon, brother.
Okay. He never went live before.
But Terrell, even you going live on this stream right here, you had some steps that you had to follow.
You right. Hey, look, I think Mike got me in the headlock, y'all. Mike got your boy in the you know the full Nelson. Remember back in the day, Mike, to get you in the full Nelson when you can't breathe. I'm trying to come out of it. Mike saying, "No, I got."
How he messed it up. I either think two things. One, you was trying to show the world that you the man. Or 2, you was trying to record and somehow you went live, but you weren't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I ain't a bell because come on,
Okay.
I don't know, man.
No. I am never gonna doubt you, man. I just think your case on it. So your closing thoughts are what? Let me hear this one right here. Let me hear your honest closing thoughts. Give it to me.
Keep doing your thing, whether it was on purpose or not. Getting some.
So is he gay? You better stop, G.
Can't be.
So I didn't think he was anyway, but I mean,
I said people assume. I never said I thought he was. You know, it was out there.
I got to give Mike this round, y'all. Mike didn't put me in a full Nelson. I can't even hold him. Mike then came in this motherfucker chefing. You hear me? I wasn't even ready for that one. Mike, round 1. So the end of it, y'all. Unc might have did it for the clout. He might have done it for the clout. He might have. Man, next topic, Mike. You ready? Go ahead.
You from Louisiana? You from the NO? Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl over Lil Wayne. Now you from New Orleans. I'm gonna let you go first because I got a lot to say. And Wayne, one of my favorite rappers, bro.
I think the Louisiana state, the whole South. Let's just put everything. We all South, Mike, right? Let's put it in perspective. Wayne is a street artist. I don't think Wayne has aged gracefully. You know what I'm saying? And let me hear it. And I think Wayne has not changed from 20-something to now 40-something-year-old artist. He has not pivoted. He's still Pyru, still drinking. He does not, as much as it pains me to say this, has not grown up in hip-hop. He's still touring as he is an active act. And that's a bad look. You know what I'm saying? So I think Wayne has hurt himself. He's not as marketable. And over the years, Wayne has said some crazy stuff. And as pain me as to say it, man, and like I said, Mike, we all got to claim Wayne because we from the South. I understand. And before we keep going, Mike, I want you to hear Wayne's response. You know Wayne's response. I don't know if you know that.
I know.
I want you to get your live reaction. You know I got the visuals for my dog. Wait a minute. So I want you to hear it. I want you to be ready, man. Fair use.
That hurt. Hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot.
We turn it to the. I'm gonna play it from the beginning, Mike, for you. Hold on. I'm gonna play it from the beginning. It was kind of low. You ready?
That hurt. Hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. And for just just automatically mentally putting myself in that position, like somebody told me that was my position. It made me feel like not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like you guys reminded me that I ain't without y'all. And that's an amazing reality. That hurt.
Kendrick Lamar.
Let me hear it, Mike, your live reaction.
I just
Let me hear it.
I got so much things to say, but I think this, right? Now, this is my part on it. And I'm coming, you know, I've been in the industry, so I'm coming from an industry point of view. Kendrick Lamar. Now, my live reaction, I just think he could have handled that better. Like,
What you mean? Break it down.
Basically, you were saying that he still hasn't grown up, right? But the reaction was immature. The reaction was immature, and I felt that, like, why do you feel that you're from Louisiana that you have to be the Saints? It's in the Saints Stadium that you have to be the act because you're from there. If you think about how many Super Bowls been in different cities, and somebody famous from that city did not perform the Super Bowl.
Pause you right there, Mike. The Super Bowl has been in New Orleans 11 times.
And how many times somebody from New Orleans? Okay, so why are you upset? Second point, Lil Wayne does not have the catalog that you can do the Super Bowl for. It is a family event, period. And Lil Wayne, one of my favorite rappers, bro. Period, one of my favorite rappers. However, the catalog that he has, what he gonna do? You can't do Lollipop. You can't do anything off your mixtapes. All people's favorite songs you're not gonna be able to do because it's not family oriented. Period. You can't water it down. Then it wouldn't be a good Lil Wayne concert. It would be a waste. Now, I do feel like he is somebody that could be brought out if you have a song with them. But headlining, no. And the second reason of that, the second part to that is Kendrick Lamar has been the #1 hot artist with the #1 hot song since he dropped They Not Like Us. Point blank, period. It would be extremely dumb for the powers that be to not choose Kendrick Lamar with the run he got going on right now. From a musical standpoint, that's what I really want. Because he arts right now.
I got one more take, Mike, by this brother. You know, I did my little research beforehand from TikTok. He hit on some points you said, but I want to hear your honest reaction. You know me, Mike. I want to come in strong and prepared for my dog. But I want to find a video for you before I play it. Hold on. I want to play it. I want you to hear it because this brother right here gave a lot of good points. And I got it coming now, Mike, and I want your reaction from it. Hold on.
For Lil Wayne to be famously the person that doesn't do the internet, he's so aloof, he's so in his own bubble that he doesn't even know who the new rappers are. He doesn't remember his lyrics. He doesn't do the internet. To get on the internet, to throw a pity party for himself, talking about, oh, I'm all broken up, I'm putting the pieces of myself back together. That shit was corny. That shit was lame. Oh, it's the fans that pulled me up. I love y'all, but not to acknowledge the person that actually got the opportunity, who's actually one of your biggest fans. When you said you was going to retire, he went on live drunk for hours, and he also famously doesn't do the internet shit. Rapping your songs, rapping your shit from Squad Up, rapping your shit from the Hot Boys days, begging you not to retire. And you didn't even acknowledge him. You made the shit about yourself. Rappers famously haven't even ever been a part of the Super Bowl performance. Keyword. So for this to be the first time a rapper headlines, and if you love hip hop so much, this should be a win for all Black creatives. This should be a win for the music industry and the rap industry in general. Y'all as a collective should be celebrating this. But because of some weird allegiance that y'all have to either Drake or just hating on Kendrick, you don't even acknowledge him. You don't even say congratulations. You don't even thank the Super Bowl for even having a consideration, even if they didn't. You just make it a pity party about yourself. That shit corny. That shit lame. That shit whack as hell. Bro been problematic as hell for years. Anti-black as fuck for years. But a lot of people let this shit slide under, and that shit was just a true testament of his character. And it seemed like the rumors may be true. He's arrogant. He's self-centered. He a fucking diva who think it's 2008 still, and he just sold 1 million records first week. That shit was lame as fuck.
Mike, let me hear you cook on that one. I was waiting. I wanted to see your reaction from that point.
He said everything that I could have said.
I thought the main point, I was waiting for you to hit, Mike. He didn't say congratulations.
And I didn't about that. And I got sidetracked because I want to say this too. So a lady who is the Grammys performance director was like, truthfully speaking, I wouldn't let him do it either. She said the experience that she had with Lil Wayne was terrible. They had all out of all the rehearsals, you know, you're doing the main headline Grammy performance. You got rehearsals, you got band like setup and all that. She said not one time did Lil Wayne come to any rehearsals. Not one time did he let them know if he coming for real or not. She said he got there, jumped on the stage, performance, and left. Like it was like an anomaly. Like, did that really just happen? That's unprofessional as fuck, bro. Unprofessional. So if you're not doing that for the Grammys, and to me, the Grammys, the Super Bowl is big, but the Grammys is more, you know, like esteemed. You not taking the Grammys serious like that, I would not want you on my Super Bowl. And you know, think about it. The Super Bowl, they don't get paid. They just pay for everything that you want.
I didn't know that.
The performers do not get paid. They just, you let them know everything that you want and they paying for it. Because it's supposed to be such an astute thing that we're not going to pay you. It's an honor to do this type thing.
It's facts.
But I don't know, bro. Like, as black men, like Buddy said, we should have definitely been like, hey, man, big up to that dude, though.
That was strong coming from Mike. So, do you think that Wayne even has the credibility anymore, Mike? Or do you think it's true what they say about him? Because you are the music head. Mike is a music guru, y'all. This is his lane 1000%. So I listen to Mike all the way.
I don't think Lil Wayne will always be relevant because he has influenced everybody that we listen to today. The new generation, face tattoos, dreads. He has influenced all of them. So he will always be relevant. However, I think you got to know your lane, bro. Like Buddy said, this ain't 2007, 2008 no more. You're a woman in rap. Be a businessman. I know it and skateboard company and stuff like that, but just be a little more cool, my nigga. And I know he's like not himself, like oh, I'm just that guy, but think about it. If you acted a little bit better, then this opportunity would have never passed you by. The first thing they would have said, Super Bowl in New Orleans again, Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everything you saying is facts, man. And my closing thoughts, Mike, is that it's sad. Wayne is what it shows when men do not progress as we age. You feel me, Mike? It is nothing worse when you meet the cat that's our age now, Mike, entering our 30s, and the guy's still on that party mode 24/7. Ain't nothing worse than that guy.
Terrible.
And I think Wayne has not mentally grown up, and you can see it. I think you could tell him take care of himself like that, the way his voice and how he looks. You could tell he still goes out a lot, and you can see the lack of growth in him, even in his artistry. So I think Wayne is in a rut. I mean, we don't know what's going on otherwise, but I think he did have a good stamp. But at this juncture, he's an older artist, an older act. But does he act older? Has he performed? You know what I mean? What's been his next move? So I just don't know. Go ahead, Mike. I'm gonna let you close it out. Finish that.
Shit Wayne had, bro.
Man.
Exactly. So his
Okay, man. Mike is on. He's chefing tonight, man. Hold on. I'm about to call this the Mike pod, man. Hold on now. Mike.
there, bro.
Yeah, you did, G. I love it. I love it. Man, moving on, y'all. Mike, I don't know if you're familiar with this artist named TYLA, the Afro Beats wave.
But she's not even authentic Afrobeat.
Ooh, go ahead. Let me hear it. Go ahead, talk it. Let me hear it.
Start first. I got a lot to say.
I'm gonna start off by this, man. The Afro Beats community, Mike, is way too arrogant for me. I don't like it, Mike. I'm gonna keep it 100. I didn't like it when Burna Boy said that slick comment about the Black Americans. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it how they acting like they coming out with something new and innovative when you just the flavor of the month. I don't see the longevity in it. I don't see it get played like that. You may hear 2 songs and it's cut off. They ain't Lil Baby. They ain't NBA. They do not have that new generation wave, and the arrogance of that genre of artists turns me off. It's like when I hear a Mexican rapper say nigga, Mike, I turn it off. I turn it off. That's where I'm at with that. But man, this is your lane. My boy Mike, let him cook. I wish I had some cookie sounds, Mike. I need some chefing sounds for you next time.
Check this out. I gotta correct you about the Afrobeat stuff.
Talk to me.
It's not that big in America.
Correction. That's correction. That's facts.
It's huge global. Like Caribbean, all that.
Why ain't it catching on here, Mike, like you think?
We're a hard market to crack, bro. Especially, we're a hard market for our own Americans to crack. So it's even harder for a foreigner to crack. America's a very hard market because some people in the industry, bro, they'll crack overseas way before they crack in America. And like I know some independent artists, they big, Japan, Europe, stuff like that, won mad awards, rich off of that, but has never popped in America, not one time. So
you gotta break it down for us, Chef Mccall. Break it down.
The European markets, the Japan markets, and the Asian markets are more susceptible to different types of music. They love it. They eat it up. Like I bet you didn't know in England, right? They remix old gospel songs and turn it into I forgot what the music was called, but they turn it into like a own genre of music where they rap off of it, and it's dope. But back to now, I will say this: the African artists are arrogant, like they better than everybody else. I didn't like what the Burna Boys said about Black Americans, but I see it 2 ways, right? People were saying that she was trying to give the trophy, like, hey, hold this for me. I just won this award. I ain't see it like that. I ain't see it like that because I look at like them awards do weigh a decent amount. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe 10 pounds. It depends on the material it's made out of. She's small, bro, and I'm not giving her no bell at all. But maybe she was just like, dang, it's a little heavy, and I'm about to stand up here and talk for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I ain't try to give Shannon Sharp the benefit of the doubt because my name, know you was wrong. However, like I have heard a lot of American artists say, "Man, I never work with an Afro artist anymore."
Why?
I think it's the difference between. I think it's just because they foreign, bro. We don't understand them, and they don't understand us. I think it's we really just different people. But going to college and dealing with some Africans, like being in my class and stuff, they were like had a sense of pride of like, you stupid nigga, you American. My African people, I'm so sorry. I love jollof rice and love.
I ain't sorry.
Peanut butter soup. But shout out to my Africans, right? But
truth is the truth, Mike. Ain't got no feelings attached.
They be like looking down on us a lot. But
Colonization, man. Colonization hit them different. That's the one thing that we don't study, man. They suffer from that a lot more than we do, man. Because we have an identity of self. Go ahead, G.
so they also gave her a lot of strife on the Breakfast Club.
Bruh.
They asked her if she was black. She said, "I'm colored."
Man.
Check me out. Let me chef it up real quick. Anybody who knows anything about South Africa or has been there, the people of South Africa, there's 3 groups: black, which is me and you; white, which is the counterpart, and they have a group called colored. Colored simply means a mixing of multiple races in South Africa. I ain't giving them no credit, but that's their culture. You know what I'm saying? Think about how long that has lasted. So that's all she knows. So when you ask somebody who considers themselves and their cultural background is, I'm a mixture of races, I'm colored, that's all I've ever known to be from where I'm from, and you bring her to America, and colored means some slave shit or some civil rights shit, she don't know nothing about that for real. That's our thing. So we didn't know her interpretation. And I'm not shooting her no bell at all, but I feel like we don't be trying to understand people. We just so quick to be like, you said you were colored. But you got to understand where she come from. She come from South Africa.
Do you think her ignorance is an excuse?
It is not.
That's fair. Okay. Do you think the word colored is another way to separate us?
Of course.
Okay. You cooking. I think when I hear that, Mike, you are much more astute on that. I give you credit. When I hear stuff like that, Mike, it's another way to say I'm everything else but who you are. Because how are you colored and you live in Africa? What? That don't even register to me at all, Mike. What? You in South Africa, but you're colored? How does that work?
Because it most likely was the same thing that we had going on. They just had a different group. They had a different group.
They call you still nigga, Mike. Come on, they don't do that over here. They call you nigga, Mike. You know what I'm talking about. They ain't calling you no what? Nah, Mike, you nigga. That they make it here. They draw the line in the sand very clearly. There is no middle ground. It sounds like that's a middle ground there. Here, America, they keep it 1,000. Get them white folks credit down here. They gonna lay on the bricks, Mike. They ain't messing around. Am I lying, Mike? They ain't messing up. They saying what it is. But that's a great point. So finish us out, Mike. What are your closing thoughts? Do you think that Afro beats artists will ever blow up here? Do you think?
Not 100%. Burna Boy has so many more songs other than that one song that blew up. We got so many other songs than that one song that just blew up. So many other songs than that one song that just blew up. I think the market for that here is small, but globally, I think they'd be all right.
Okay. Chef Mike, cooking up, man, cooking up. Next, Mike, you are my artist guru. Is the Drake era done?
Very well could be. Very well could be. And I'm gonna tell you why. It was dwindling down when he got in his beef with Pusha. Shout out to the 757.
Legend.
My boy. So it was dwindling down, but what happened with that was a lot of people, Pusha's a legend, but Pusha don't have enough clout as a Kendrick Lamar. So think about the beef with Pusha. It ended, Pusha hurt him a little bit. His ego was hurt. Kendrick Lamar ruined him because people bang with Kendrick Lamar so hard. I think it's going to be hard for him to come back because we all like They Not Like Us. First of all, this man did 6 songs, 6 different songs. You know what I'm saying? And you was trying to throw stuff back, but They Not Like Us blew up so much, and it's going to be performed at the Super Bowl.
Dude, why do you think They Not Like Us blew up so big, Mike?
It's catchy. The beat is very nice. I don't think a lot of people are really listening to what the message is, though. Kendrick known to be a very pro-black artist, and I want to say this: I think it's gonna hurt Drake because Drake, everything Kendrick said was right. Drake do go to Atlanta when he need a hit. He do go to Lil Baby for Lingo. He do all of that stuff. The public didn't know that for real, or they knew that, but they saw it in a different light. When you pull the covers back on somebody that historically has been, playing both sides because he can, because he's colored, as TYLA would say. But I think it's gonna be very hard for him to crawl out this hole because that hit hard. Like that disc went in, and people are still playing They Not Like Us. Like the Pusha shit, it lasted for a little bit. This, boy, and it's gonna be played on the Super Bowl. It was already bad, but millions and millions of people are gonna be singing this song. It's a mockery, and it's a reminder of how bad you got ate.
You killed that. My ad would be to it, Mike, is that Kendrick hit so hard because we all felt it.
Yeah.
Remember the first Drake, y'all? Some youngsters may not remember. Drake used to be authentic. He had to cut. He would sing and rap.
He got the braids. He got the.
He made love songs, Mike. He would talk about getting his relationships. But once Drake went Jamaican,
it started with the Jamaican shit.
Then you were from Northside. Then you were Lil Baby. Then you really tried to. It's like you lost yourself.
Yeah, you being all the Atlanta rappers.
And you don't have a Toronto. What is a Toronto sound? You're the biggest artist from that area, Mike. Tory is Toronto.
Correct. 100% Toronto.
You ain't. Drake, what are you, bro?
Toronto ain't nothing but New York on the other side.
But think about it. The Weeknd and Tory are Toronto. Correct. Drake, what are you?
White.
You going deep. Well, let me put my tinfoil kufi on. You know me, Mike. Race, ethnicity, nationality, and behavior. Race, Drake is a black man. His father's black.
Right.
Ethnicity, he's Jewish.
True.
Nationality, he's Canadian. Does he do really black man behavior? Nah. He's not us, man.
Hey, dude.
Go ahead.
The black man didn't raise him.
That's facts. That's facts. He did so many off-code behavior, and I think Kendrick just showed it. And I'm going to tell you one more thing that hit him the most, Mike. Drake always been kind of weird with ladies, man.
Yeah, like very, very passive-aggressive.
You know what I'm saying, Mike? And you DM Push's wife saying, what's up? Like,
you're Hampton legend, dog.
Bro, but even the point that you do that, Mike, you DM somebody's lady, bro.
Getting pistol whipped.
You feel me, Mike? It's like that man married, bro. You went that far. Then you mention her on a record. You ain't got no code, bro. That'll be like somebody put hands on you for real.
Women and children always say
off limits. And it let me know, Drake will take it there.
Every time.
And for you to take it there and not know its real life consequences, he really not black for real.
Oh, bro. Never.
Go ahead.
Like he black man by like DNA and genetics, but everything else white man.
Yeah, all facts, Mike. And I think when Kendrick made that record, number one, he outdid Drake. He did Drake how he did Meek, but 10 times better. So he took away his elements. He took away his energy.
Yeah, lyricism too, though, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what always hit different, Mike? People don't want to understand when it's true.
True.
Everything he said was facts. Like, bro, you needed Migos. You needed at 21. 21 ain't needed you.
Right. Because they was huge in Atlanta before.
Mike, I mean, like, they got their market. 21, you trying to sound like 21 talking gangster.
Bro, Drake is a style snatcher. And we have heard him say other people's lyrics several times.
Hey, bro, I didn't know Shelly from 757, Drum. I didn't know Hotline Bling was his.
Hotline Bling was Cha-Cha.
I didn't even know Mike until later on, bro.
The beat was, bro. The beat was fixed just a little bit. They flipped the beat, and Hotline Bling won't nothing but cha-cha, bro. Same rhythm cadence and everything.
Mike, I was again, you my music head, Mike. I had no idea Drake was like that. Cause you know, in our culture, Mike, we got an anti-biting thing. You don't bite nobody's swag.
Soldier Boy, bro. Kiss Me Through the Phone.
I didn't know, Mike. It made me think of this, Mike. Can you ever be the king if you ain't got no originality?
I'm gonna tell you why. If you haven't listened to all of Drake's songs recently, they all old songs, and he's saying the same lyrics, bro, from old school songs. In the beginning or the hook.
For real.
Yeah, listen to it. Listen to it, bro.
Oh wow.
Like old school songs.
I did again, Mikey, my music head. Like I said, I catch on the back end, Mike, when I hear it, y'all tell me. But I just know, like I said, from man to man, Drake ain't my type of nigga. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. I ain't got nothing wrong. I ain't got nothing bad about light skins, but he acting real light skin.
Hey, bro, I was just like, bro, you, because number one, for dude married, you don't talk to nobody's man, old lady like that, bro. And for you to do that, I know about you, folk.
Right.
I gotta put hands on you, Mike. That's the only. I gotta put hands on you.
On sight, bro.
On sight, bro. You don't mess with nobody's old lady and put her in a record
For the world to hear.
And Mike, you know the one thing that hit me the most? Everybody dissed you. That mean ain't nobody like you, Mike. If everybody don't like you, Mike, it's you, folk.
It's you.
You know what I'm saying, Mike? You can't have beef with Raw. Everybody had beef with you. Everybody cheat. So Mike ended.
Wait a minute, bro. Like he said the sub shit about Rihanna, bro.
Yeah, good point, Mike. I forgot about it. You breaking up history right now.
Bro, he be like sneak dissing women in the songs all the time.
Do shade at ASAP. Yeah, he did.
Oh shit, bro.
Ended, Mike. Let me hear it. Is the Drake era done? Are we officially in whose era is it, Mike, before we go to our next topic? Let me hear it.
I can't 100% say the Drake era is done. I think it has slowed down. It will slow down tremendously.
What does that look like?
I mean, Drake gonna have loyal fans forever, but I just don't think the impact is gonna be as huge as it once was. It's gonna be hard to climb out this hole. Can he do it? Yes. However, we own you, dog. So you're gonna have to come up with something new or go back to the old Drake, and you might do something. But who got it right now? I say after this Super Bowl, because it's gonna be historically black. You know, Kendrick is Black Power all day. I think Kendrick gonna have it. I think he gonna have it.
I think Kendrick been had it. I think for the younger generation, I know it's controversial. NBA YoungBoy is their heir.
Man, bro, NBA YoungBoy got a choke.
And
they say that man be recording like crazy.
Mike, I didn't know how big he was until I just listened to him on Apple Music. He hot.
Be thumping, don't it?
I can't hate on him, bro. He hot. I thought it was Lil Baby, but Lil Baby got about 7 to 8. YoungBoy got about 30 to 40 bangers.
Niggas.
But Mike, just go down Apple Music, press play, turn your speakers up and listen to it.
Hey, I got you. I ain't know NBA was like that.
Mike.
I love NBA.
Mike, he like that, bro. And you know the reason why it's so real? He's like Rod Wave because he talk about emotions, but he talk about real shit, Mike. Baby mama tripping, man. Now he go everywhere with it, Mike. He's vulnerable.
But why?
That's why he resonates.
Is it because he's so rough?
I think we love the hood nigga still winning, Mike. Let's keep it real. Hood nigga still winning. He's a hood ninja. He got the aesthetic and he's talented. He is 50 Cent younger.
That's lit.
I'm telling you, people always say is NBA like it. He's like that. Okay. He's that talented, man. Like I said, even me, he wasn't my era, Mike. I hear the kids tell me all the time how good he is. I tell you, Mike, go to Apple Music, just let it play. Turn it up while you doing your thing. You can be like this. Damn, dude, fire. Like, I mean, Mike, he got about 30 of them. Bangers.
That's
Bangers, Mike. I can't even hold you. Everybody else want to hate on him, but I'm going to say he Himothy. Himothy. Man, we got to go deep for the next two, Mike, man. I got to hit it, man. Whenever something tragic happen, y'all, again, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow my boy Mike. Let me put his up his at again. All social media handles, anything you want to see, holler at my boy, because this topic right here, Mike, when black men die, what I like to do afterwards, Mike, is number one, what do we learn from it, which is sad. But number two, we got to talk about it. I'm going to start off with Beat King first, Mike. He died from heart failure at 39 years old. That came from stress, poor diet, and not going to the doctor, Mike.
Not going to the doctor is the
I want you to go, Mike, and tell me, man, as a brother, and Mike is a taller guy, y'all bigger, but Mike take care of himself. He tried to. How does that resonate with you, man? Just talk, Chick. Do your thing.
It resonates with me pretty crazy, bro, because I really didn't understand how many people didn't go to the doctor. For real. Like, I'm on the job site talking to people. Dude be like, oh, man, my back hurts so bad. I couldn't get up this morning. Did you go to the doctor? No, man, I'm going to be all right. When are you going to be all right, though? Like, what if you slip the disc? What if it's something that could paralyze you? You move wrong and you, boom, can't walk no more. All because you ain't want to go to the doctor. And I think, really and truly, it's fear. But historically, doctors have not treated blacks right at all. And so I can understand. But we got to go. If you don't go to the regular doctor, at least go to the holistic. Seriously. Because, I mean, we don't know. Maybe him going to the doctor could have helped his heart failure. Well, and I hate medication, but they could at least put him on medication to thin the blood and make sure that his heart was good and perfect. But I just think as a whole, we need to, your life, your health is your wealth. Longevity in life is everything. I got relatives that live to 106, and it's all because they have a very good diet and they take care of themselves. Like my aunt that was 106 start, she was walking and everything, still walking around the block, still exercising, getting it in. But it's just like, we got to do better, bro. But education is everything, because one thing I know about our white counterparts, bro, they go to the doctor. They eat right. They really are bought in and health conscious. Like, all you do is see them work out or do some type of activity to help them develop. All you see them, they bid on to the health bug. They know, bro. It's embedded in them.
No, you definitely spitting, man. I mean, I wanted Mike to speak first because, like I said, Mike is a taller, bigger brother. Mike take care of himself, man. Mike always been on that. I'm going to the doctor, so Mike is speaking from firsthand experience. For me, especially, Mike, I think my lady's really health conscious, so it helps. But I'm always amazed, man, especially when I meet cats that have the money.
Yeah,
It's just like, this is the effects, Mike. Nobody wants to say it, of living that lifestyle too. Clubbing, traveling. People got to understand, man, living like that as you get older. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, and I'm sorry to cut you off, T.
No, you go. You good.
You know, I've been on tour with certain artists and stuff, and bro, they be doing all types of drugs, drinking, and then think about it. You performing, you in the studio, so eating right. Unless you got a chef, and some of them do, some of them don't. You're not eating right. You're not sleeping all the way. Like, that lifestyle can only be beneficial for a very short period of time. It's not meant to be like Lil Wayne. You not supposed to be still drinking lean, bro. Like,
he looked like it though. That's the thing. You can tell. Like, people don't understand. As you age, your body gonna show you, bro.
Bro, you looking at like kidney failure and all type of shit.
You feel me, Mike? And it's just seeing that, and when it happens dramatically, you've been noticing you had problems, bro. And not shaming you, not saying that, but it has to be a teaching lesson.
Yeah.
As you age, brothers, man, and just being honest, you gotta eat right. You gotta work out. You gotta drink water, Mike. People don't want to say that, Mike.
People our age don't like water, but water is not the main concept that's gonna get you hydrated. You need to I forgot what it's called, H3O or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't quote me on the name, but water from fruits, high water content saturated fruits like watermelon. Watermelon, best things you can eat for because it's not the H2O that helps your body stay hydrated. It's the other component where the water is coming from the fruit, not because the fruit has electrolytes, antioxidants, things of that nature, which is so good for the body. But H2O has none of that. It just hydrates you. They say your body is 70% water, but it's not H2O.
Yeah. Now, I think it's just powerful, Mike, because people don't think about, man, like I said, the old game in life is to extend the contract as long as possible. And I like to hit these points, Mike, because even if you got money, your problems don't go away. You know, stress was getting him, Mike. You know what I mean? He had kids. I mean, he's a bigger cat, Mike, was eating late night meal. Come on, Mike, you know. The club lifestyle where you glamorize it, but bro, you up 3 a.m, you eating late, you ain't sleeping, you ain't exercising, you ain't drinking water. 39 years old is young.
Bro, too young. I'm 4 years away from that, bro.
Come on, Mike. Think about heart failure, Mike. You be gone. You feel me? So
imagine what the detriment did to your family, bro. You had so much more you could have done for the world,
bro. It's a reminding session to know that your health is really impactful. And I want Mike, I'm gonna go ahead and start off on the next one, man, because Beat King, RIP to your family, man. It's truly a tragedy how you left. But what we need to understand is diet is something we need to talk about. Health, stress, sleep, Mike, eating properly. But the next one, Mike, most people ain't been talking about it, Mike, but I've been following it. Rich homie QUAN.
It was terrible, bro.
34 years old, Mike. And people don't know this, Mike. He died from overtaking something of a relaxer medicine. So that tells me you had anxiety, stress, and money problems. So you passed away at the floor of your girlfriend's house while your children were there. That lets me know, bro, you were stressing about money. Stress will kill you, y'all. You were indulging in medication to relax your body because you couldn't sleep naturally. Remember, he had his first hit at 24, Mike. What, 23, 24? He was a multi-millionaire. He ain't never making that money he once made when he was big, Mike.
Oh.
But he probably didn't change his lifestyle. The hardest thing for most brothers to do, Mike, is when you making that amount of money, Mike, you got to go back down. Going back down ain't easy, Mike. You know. Mike, me and Mike both been here. But once you've been there and you got to go all the way back down, that's tough, man.
Gotta be.
And what's your thoughts on that, Mike, when you hear a 34-year-old guy dies from drug overdose who was a big-time artist, celebrity at the time? What are you thinking?
I feel like you didn't have the right people around you. Because I know for a fact, he is my friend, one of my best friends to be exact. It ain't but so much you gonna let me do. And I'm gonna let you do until I be like, all right, bro, you tripping. You tripping. You have to have, and we talked about this on the last pod, you have to have diligent people around you at all times. Your circle, I've heard business people say your network is your network. And it is the truth. If you do not have the right people around you, that could happen. And I promise you, if he didn't have a bunch of leeches or money hungry people or people that would really look out for his best interest in his corner, ain't no way they let him do drugs like that, bro. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm a partaker of the marijuana. But even with that, some people that love me dearly has been like, hey dog, smoking a little too much, man. It was great when it was creative. It was great when you was getting up, cleaning the house and doing things. It was great when you were being productive. but you now it's detrimenting you.
Mm.
You gotta have people in your corner. You can everybody can't say yes. Somebody gotta say no.
Mm.
Person to be like, hey dog,
Mm.
Quan, you tripping, man.
Mm.
Tripping. Don't do that. Don't take that. You
Mm.
got it ain't that bad.
Mm. What do you say to a guy that lost his life at 34 years old, Mike, the drug overdose? What do you hear when you hear that? What are you hearing in your mind? 34 young, man.
I just wish he could have got the help that he needs because
Mm.
tell me this, bro. Because when I say I used to smoke weed like dumb, stupid, crazy, somebody very near and dear to me told me this. If you have to alter your reality 24/7, you are not a happy person.
That's facts.
There is something deeply wrong with you.
That's facts.
Oh,
That's facts. That's a bar.
yourself so much that you don't even know what your real self is.
Mm. Mm. Man, that was fire, man. That was fire. And it just lets you know again, y'all, before we end that chapter on that one, man, that when people pass away or things happen, it's a learning moment. It's not to look back at them like, oh, they died. We remember them, but we got to remember the lessons that happened that went through with that. Both of these brothers are young, successful black men. Stress, drugs, lack of health, and poor dieting are the center root of all of them. Now we got to look at that. How can we implement those changes to make sure they don't affect us? And guess what? We are them and they are us. So if we don't talk about these, have open discussions, open forums, we're going to repeat that cycle. Both of them were extremely talented, but they gone early. Think about it, man. Neither one of them got to see their 40th birthday. Insane. Insane. You got to go, fam? Let me know. Talk to me.
Yeah, bro.
You sure? Oh, man. We got to go controversial. You ready? Trump v. Harris, baby. You know, bruh. I'm going to get your honest reaction. You know, I got a clip for my dog. You know me. I got to get something. Get you some water. Get you some breathe in. You've been flowing if you need something. I got something for you, man. I got to see.
Donald Trump was fired by 81 million people. So let's be clear about that. And clearly he is having a very difficult time processing that. But we cannot afford to have a president of the United States who attempts, as he did in the past, to upend the will of the voters in a free and fair election. And I'm going to tell you that I have traveled the world as vice president of the United States, and world leaders are laughing at Donald Trump. I have talked with military leaders, some of whom worked with you, and they say you're a disgrace. And when you then talk in this way in a presidential debate and deny what over and over again are court cases you have lost because you did in fact lose that election, it leads one to believe that perhaps we do not have in the candidate to my right the temperament or the ability to not be confused about fact. That's deeply troubling, and the American people deserve better. Donald Trump was fired by...
Man, Mike, let me hear you cook, bro. Number one, what did you think of the debate, G? I mean, I know you watched it. I mean, what did you think, man?
Whole time, but I was weak when she was about to call him a motherfucker, dog. I will say this though. I was glad to hear some of her policies, cause and to this point, and I will say this, bro. I had concerns because she's been kind of an absent vice president, bro. The whole administration of the Joe Biden administration. Can you possibly say truthfully what you know that they did?
None. Hey, look, we want to talk bad about Trump, but Trump ain't lying about some stuff.
Trump ain't a bad Trump. His delivery is fucked up.
Yeah, for sure.
It's fucked up. People don't history, right?
No.
Never been racist. Trump was the person when people needed money, black people that couldn't get loans in businesses. You got to look it up and look at the old history. He was helping black people get businesses. Yeah, now it was a mutual benefit because he probably was getting some off the top or getting something in some other way. It was a mutual benefit. But he was the person giving black business owners loans, high loans, $1 million loans, when the bank would say no. Also, somebody racist is not going to be in all these rap songs, hanging out with all these rappers, hanging out with all these black entertainers. If you look historically, Donald Trump has been, I'm saying he for the black people, but he did a lot for the black people and helped the black people and was hanging out with us more than he was hanging out with the white folks. Now I don't know if it was a publicity stunt or what have you, but however, he definitely did help out.
No, no hold back from me, Mike. I think what you're saying, I think number one, man, people forget, man. I'm tired of hearing this whole she went to an HBCU thing. What you gonna do to fix this country, man? Because gas too high, Mike. Food too high. Houses rent too high. Everything too high right now.
Draw attention to this. With the Biden administration and Kamala Harris's new platform that she's gonna come up on, the housing market will go up 46%. We already bad. Her taxes and her policies on certain things when it comes to that will drive the housing market up 46%.
Dang, man. It sounds like you Trump 2024, Mike. Is that what I'm hearing? Let me hear it.
Oh, but I will say when President Trump, I'm just saying bro, and I know I'm gonna get flack for this, but
Speak your truth.
When he was in the White House, the money was flowing, not the stimmies. I don't give a fuck about the government giving you free money because it hit your taxes. However, the money was flowing in the country in a way that it hadn't been. The money was flowing. You got to look at that. I'm not Trump 2024 though, not at all. I do not agree with the terroristic attack that he ushered in on January 6th, because that's exactly what it was. It was an internal terrorist attack.
Cool attempt. I got you.
Agree with you wanting to give police officers immunity if they have violence and they kill somebody by accident.
Hey, Mike, I got to ask you a question, man. I go to all my brothers with this. They already got immunity, Mike.
They do?
Can I get my boy hip? You know me, man. Breonna Taylor's, the people that shot her just got off yesterday.
Right. You're right.
They already got immunity, Mike.
They blamed it on the boyfriend.
Mike, they already got immunity.
The only one that they locked up for real, bro. The only
Floyd.
But they had to, bro.
Mike, they gave him 8 years. He gonna do 4.
They gave him 8 years.
That's all they gave him, Mike. I tell people all the time, Mike, police got immunity. They already got it.
Because I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Same shit. You murdered somebody in front of us, dog. Killed them.
Mike, you get more time for selling crack than you do for homicide.
True.
Think about that for a second. I can kill somebody and get out quicker than I sell some crack.
I know 2 people. I know one person that's in there for life, and I know somebody that killed somebody and he got 15 years.
Mike, we already got a backward system. We saying that if you sell crack, that's more time than you kill somebody. To me, that already let me know race in America is bad. Selling crack is worse than killing somebody. Okay, got it. I agree, man. I'm man, vote for black people, everything, Mike. We need our black hate crime bill like the Asians got. We need the same money Mike the migrants got. Trump right about that stuff, man. I am open to either one, whoever giving tangibles out. All that other stuff, Mike, I don't even care. Student loan forgiveness, where it's at? Where it's at, Mike? I need it.
Doing a lottery because I ain't got my shit yet. Getting this shit forgiven, dog. Like I ain't shit forgiven. Everybody I know still paying this shit.
And they still pay. I don't know nobody got it either. That's why I say scam me.
But I will say, bro, what do you think about Kamala Harris? Like, I mean, we gotta understand what these people are doing. I honestly think neither side right now is persuasive.
Yeah, no, hey man, I asked the same question I asked Kamala Harris. I asked for Drake. Is she black, Mike? Has she ever said that she was?
She said she was Indian and Jamaican.
What does that mean, Mike? Jamaica don't say they black. Mike, did we talk about that last time?
Also have multiple cultures in there. Like
You feel me, Mike? What does that mean? Not like us.
The Hindu Indians there. They also there. Have you ever seen a Chinaman speak?
Man, patois, I have.
Not just because you went to a black school don't mean black, dog.
Man, Mike. And remember what we talked about last time? HBCU don't teach about black no more. They teach you to drink, turn up, have fun, Mike. When did they teach you about anything black that we learned growing up, Mike?
I don't know. I gotta give a shout out to Sharif DeJeanette though, bro.
DeJeanette did. Dr. Robinson did.
What's my boy name? What's my boy Dr. Watson?
Dr. Watt. Hey, did they teach about blackness as a whole, though, Mike?
No.
What we talking about? HBCUs ain't teaching about black. Mike, I never learned about Tulsa from HBCU. You? How the hell we ain't learn about Tulsa, Mike?
That's true.
How we ain't learned about Wilmington, Mike? The cool. How we ain't learned about that at HBC? Come on, what we talking about? What are we talking about, man?
Away from what it was really supposed to be.
Mike, we had fun, and we love our experience, Mike. But we talked about it last time. They are not. They don't teach relationships, nor do they teach at black identity. They don't.
They should have had financial literacy.
Man, Mike, they don't teach. Listen, Mike. I think the church and the HBCU experience are both in trouble badly with black men already. They ain't going to college no more. They ain't. Brothers ain't going, Mike. Black men ain't going to church, Mike, like they used to. You know that. Those are two. I don't think they're going to be here in the next 20 years like that. I don't. Bold prediction. And to my boy, man, last clip. Are you familiar with the political candidate name is Jill Stein? Are you hip?
Bro, I wasn't hip, but Shorty should have not did that interview.
Listen, I'm going to play a clip for you to get you hip because I got to get your closing thoughts on this. Also, we didn't end the closing part, man. Trump v. Harris. Where you stand, Mike? Go ahead. Let me hear it. I ain't hear you close it out for me.
Trump v. Harris, I ain't on either side. Nobody. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do when the ballot comes. But
that's for sure. Respectable. Same here, man. I'm undecided still. I got to see Mo. Where the check at? I want what the migrants got. I want $1,200 a month, Mike. That's what I want. I want free rent.
That chicken.
Cut the check, Mike. That's it. Let me go ahead and go. I got to see your response to this, man, before we get again. Comment, like, subscribe. You know my boys acts. We almost there. We cooking, man. It's been a fun time. Hold on.
And it is the talking point of AOC the other day, who is taking her marching orders from the DNC. This is exactly what they say, that we are only running for president.
Of color as parroting talking points instead of us looking at basic math. The one thing that AOC has done that you haven't is win some elections.
And it is the talking point of AOC.
I'm going to try to get her talking, Mike. I want you to see this lady, man. She was very good, Mike. Dr. Jill's son. Let me try to find something else. Yeah, what she is, Mike, she's a non-binary Green Party. Sorry, on the Green Party ballot. Mike, she for reparations.
Oh, with that.
You ain't know that?
Didn't. See, I only saw the things that she didn't know, bro. I was like,
we also need reparations to address this historic and compounded burden of economic disparities. Many people say, oh, slavery, it ended. Well, it ended, but then it became lynchings. And then it became Jim Crow. And then it became redlining. And then it became segregation, the war on drugs, mass incarceration, and then this police violence, which is really just the tip of an iceberg. The training of our police has to be changed. Communities need to be put in charge of their police instead of having police in charge of their communities. So, we need citizen review panels that have the power of subpoena and so on. We need to be able to hold perpetrators accountable through investigations of every death at the hands of police. So there are things we need to do about that violence, but we also need a Truth and Reconciliation Commission. And in my view, we also need reparation.
I'm gonna play one more clip, Mike. She was fired, Mike. Hold on.
So I watched the interview with Jill Stein on The Breakfast Club. And I don't care what none of y'all say. Jill Stein ate that interview up. And let me just say that the multitude of videos that I've consistently seen and tweets that I've seen about this interview all centered around gotcha moment. The gotcha moment where Angela Rye says that AOC won and Jill Stein has never won. Because as a society, I thought that we were taught that if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Something that we know President Joe Biden has done because he's run for president 4 times. And something that we also know that winning doesn't necessarily create change and impact. It just means that you won, i.e. Donald Trump. And may I continuously reiterate that popular votes don't necessarily win elections. Oh yeah, and the other gotcha moment where when Angela Rye kept consistently interrupting Jill Stein and asking her how many members were in Congress, and Jill Stein answered the number incorrect, which I'm sure a good portion of Americans don't know either. But that's beside the point. You all have kept circulating videos on those gotcha moments, but have yet to mention that Jill Stein has had definitive and concise answers when it comes to reparations for Black American people, free healthcare for all people, the dismantling of cop cities across the United States, and rent stabilization across the board because everybody's one check away from being homeless. These are the issues in which you all say as to why it is that you can't focus on what is happening in Palestine because you have to focus on what's going on at home. And Angela Rye, a trained litigator, sat up there like a disgruntled teenager because as opposed to actually focusing on the talking points and the policies in which Jill Stein was presenting, Angela was more focused on her own friendship with Kamala Harris. And while folks continue to make the arguments that they don't see Jill Stein until it's election season, it is your business and your job to know as a citizen who has the right to vote who it is that are your options to vote for. It is your job to know that Jill Stein has multiple degrees from Harvard. It is your job to know that she is a physician and has practiced medicine for over 25 years. It is your job to know that she has advocated for health and environmental justice. Because similar to what it is that you don't know about Jill Stein, you cannot rattle off without Google what it is that Kamala Harris has done while being in office for the past 3.5 years. So I watched the
Man.
I'm writing Jill Stein name in the back. Yeah, reparations to make it better. And it ain't gonna make it better, but hey, it's a start. It's a start. I need the money. Cut the check.
Cut the check. You know my style, Mike. Cut the check. Man, listen. Everybody, if you not saw that interview, Dr. Jill Stein, I recommend you watch it. Mike, before I go, what's your thoughts when you hear all this stuff? Go ahead.
I have not heard a candidate talk about that type of stuff at all.
Why you think it's so hard to find our clips, Mike? You notice that?
It's the machine. They don't want us to have somebody like that at all. But that's somebody I would really be interested in running this country because free healthcare, other countries got free healthcare, dog. That's a basic necessity. Then everybody could get seen for any illness. I don't understand, bro, why we the greatest country in the world. But even third world countries got free healthcare. The basic.
Oh, Mike, that was a bar, Mike. That was Mike hit that heavy. What I noticed from that, Mike, immediately by watching that clip with her is that when she mentioned reparations, she mentioned Jim Crow and lynchings. I've never heard nobody say that openly.
Nobody.
Also, as we get older, Mike, these Democratic-led cities are messed up. Look at New York. What? Like, I've been in New York, Mike. I would never want to live there.
I love New York, but New York.
To live, Mike? To visit or live?
Visit only.
Visit only. Ain't nowhere I can live like that, Mike. It's no. Visit. I could visit for a couple. I could even visit for some weeks, Mike. To live there forever is too dirty. It's not. I hate to say it. There is no answer to it. But right now, why is there only 2 candidates, Mike?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't she be up there talking about stuff too? Why is it only 2? Why do we only have 2 options?
Because she, her funding is small. She probably a millionaire and for her own shit and have a small group of the backers. Think about how many people actually Republicans. Think about how many people actually Democrats. Think people that be pouring in money to those people.
That's facts, Mike. That was some bars you just said now. So what you're saying, Mike, is politics is all about money now. That's a heavy statement.
You want to know how I know it's about money? See, how come that's the only job you could be 95 years old and still making law?
That's a fact, though. That's a fact.
5 years old, bro. Look at all these people. They be 80. How are you? And I'm not bashing the older community, but I think we all know that the people making laws and the people that are making decisions for the company, because America's a company. I don't know if you knew.
Absolutely.
People making decisions for us. I think it should be a diversity of age, but I think 80 years old, I think you should start taking a back seat, dog. Look how many Congress people are so old, bro, and they been in there. I think it should be a limit on terms. If you're a lawmaker, I think it should be a limit on terms because your mindset, once you get a certain age, you stuck in your ways. Have the ability to think freely. You don't have the ability to recreate. And I'm not judging the older community, but how many older people you know that's bringing new ideas to the table?
I don't know many. You spitting facts on that, Mike. Everything you spitting is facts. I think definitely, man, politics is such a big subject, but like I said, we need a new fresh blood, and we seeing it. I think that's the reason why the Trump buzz is so strong, Mike, because he is new. Kamala and them sound like politicians. Trump sound like somebody that's going to do something different. He did. Good, bad, and different, but there needs to be a new cycle because right now we know stuff ain't right, period.
Bro, and they not fixing shit. And believe it or not, I love Obama, but when you really think about it, and I hate to say it because people gonna hate me for it, we jump into savior mentality. Oh my God, we got a black president. He's gonna make everything right for us. He cannot. Because what people fail to understand is the president is really and truly just a figurehead, and he doing what he told.
Facts.
Facts. Run this shit for real. It's meant for the people that have been disenfranchised from the start of this country. What can he? What people fail to realize is the president is just the CEO.
That's facts. That's facts, man. Man, let's clap it up for my boy Mike. Came through. LeBron in the fourth on live tonight, man. Mike, what did you think, G? So this live on Sunday, you did good, man. If you had to talk to yourself 5 years ago, Mike, what game would you give him? We always give the people, the young man that's watching, that we'll see this a gem. What would you tell him? The stage is yours, baby. Oh, let me try to get you up here solo by you. Let me get you. Go ahead. I'm trying to see if I can get you solo, Mike. So can I get you solo? I want. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Go ahead. It won't let me do it, Mike. Go ahead. Talk your junk.
Well, I would learn to look at yourself from the eyes of the loved ones around you. Quite oftentimes, we just hear from people how great we are, but we don't really know how great we are. Learn to look at yourself through the lenses of the people that adore you and support you. Don't look at yourself through the lenses of yourself, if that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. Mike, what you got cooking up, man? What's on the docket? What you got coming up? Tell me what the guys is. What can the gang look forward to seeing what Mike got coming up in the future, man? Drop anything, pin something. What I got to look forward to. Let me hear it.
Look forward to more episodes of King Carter Speaks. So portion of what Terrell does. So that's what I'm working on right now, making sure that it's right. I'm also open to doing other podcasts for clients or other engineering, mixing and mastering.
How can that happen? How can that happen? Let me hear it.
Follow it on Instagram, and if you're serious enough, we can go from there.
Man, I want y'all to know, man, again, shout out to my boy Mike. That's his @ right there. That's his @ man. You're going to see Mike give his speeches, his tone, his messaging. The boy's legit too, man. Like I said, we just getting in the fold, getting the motion. We both working together, man. Mike going to have so many things coming up to you. His audience is my audience. We love each other. This is my dog right here. In the future, be prepared to see my boy doing his thing, man. Right now, follow, like, and subscribe. I'm going to make sure to pin everything we talked about. Mike, thank you for another live on Sunday, baby.
Thank you, man. I love you, bro.
Love you too. Check out. Peace. Man, my boy Mike killed it, man. It was another hot episode of Live on Sunday, man, with your boy King Crowder. It was so dope to see everybody, man. a little subject that I had to go into, man, before I get up out of here. Number one, love yourself. Check on your people. Check on your things. Whatever you got going on, make sure you enjoy it. Number two, my Cowboys lost. You know I'm crying and hurting. Number three, get your to-do list done. Follow it. Check on your families and friends. Hey, be on the lookout for the book. Things I wish my parents could have taught us. Black male event coming up next 2 weeks. We got another one this past week. We had a great event going on, man. It was a solid one. Zip line. Never did it before, y'all. 40 feet in the air. Black man sliding through there. You got to deal with your vulnerabilities, your honesty, your real life conversation. It was so incredible and experience it. So looking forward to the next chapter again. Stay tuned. So many things coming up, man. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. You will see my guy more, man. I hope you guys got to enjoy it, just like we got to enjoy you. Again, smash, like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy your live on Sunday. Enjoy your life. And make sure you check on your friends and family, man. You never know what they got going on. And want people to check on you like you do them. Until next time, it's your boy. Peace.